Vola anguela o veteranu, ako itabua. Ako do talitay na barong na Bula FM, nambando na sir.
Bula, alang gono ilutoka do talita ka ng Bula FM berarti ni nambando na sir.
Ni Bula binaka, nanregen go sa Bula FM nga. Na kasi.
Nalang go sa mundo atibyo ng Bula FM nambando na sir nusur.
Ni Bula binaka, nalang go Jerry, yang melambasa. Do barong na Bula FM, nambando.
Bula FM, nambando na sir.
In the news tonight, alleged cop killer denied bail. Lavake murder case wraps up. And minister calls for greater awareness of stroke threat.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Jackie Spate.
The man who was alleged to have stabbed a police officer to death on Tuesday morning in Lavake has been denied bail by the magistrate's court today. 19-year-old Vilimoni Lalamboma appeared in court, charged with 1 count of murder and faces 3 more counts of serious offences for 2 separate cases. Felipe Naikaso has more.
Vilimoni Lalamboma today fronted the Lotoka Magistrates Court and requested to be granted bail so that he could visit the victim's family and ask for forgiveness. However, the magistrate has denied the teenager this request and transferred the case to the High Court. Lalamboma is alleged to have murdered 24-year-old police constable Suita Numatewalu outside the Churchill Park grounds after being apprehended for an alleged robbery case. On Monday, several hours after he was released on bail from the Nandi Magistrates Court for a separate case of theft, the 19-year-old accused, who originally hails from Taviuni, allegedly seriously assaulted and robbed a 52-year-old farmer of Votukadevdeva Ra along Yaweni Street. Lalamboma allegedly stole the victim's bag containing clothes, shoes, cash and a kitchen knife, which was later identified as the alleged murder weapon used to stab the late police constable Numatewalu. The case will be called again on the 7th of next month. Felipe Naikaso, FBC News.
The officer who arrested 26-year-old local rugby player Chosur Lavake has testified. He saw Lavake leaning on a Carnarvon Street fence in Suva, holding his chest like he was in pain before arresting him on September 2nd, 2018. Police Constable Peter Mbese was on the stand in the Suva High Court, where 2 former police officers are charged with murder. Pranita Prakash reports.
He said that he was on foot patrol when at around 4 a.m. he saw traffic on Carnarvon Street. He said he approached a vehicle and saw 4 people trying to get in it. Besse said a heavily intoxicated woman was shouting and yelling. He showed her his ID card as he was in civilian clothing and told her that he was arresting her. Besse testified that after hearing this, the woman called her boyfriend Josiah Lavake, who was leaning on a fence beside the Carnarvon Street nightclub. He said Lavake was touching his chest as if in pain. Besse said he called Selematiko and Ambure Vere to assist him in arresting 4 people. Former police officers Selematiko and Ambure Vere and Kelepi Kolonisau are alleged to have seriously assaulted Lavake, who died a month later at Suva CWM Hospital. The matter has been adjourned to Tuesday for closing addresses. Pranita Prakash, FBC News.
A 12-year-old is the youngest stroke patient recorded in Fiji. This was highlighted by the Minister for Health, Dr. Fireme Wangai Nabete, while officiating at World Stroke Day at CWM Hospital this morning. Lena Rees has more.
Whilst people are celebrating Pinktober and raising awareness about cancer, the health minister stressed that it is also important for the nation to understand that just as many people in Fiji have stroke.
There's an estimate that about 1,000 to 2,000 people suffer in many forms of stroke in a year. And if that is the case, then collectively it's still much more than we have in cancer.
72-year-old Mary Vakalangilangi has suffered 2 strokes, and today she shared part of her story.
In my case, acceptance of my situation was the first step towards my recovery. The rest followed like on commitment to follow, especially the medication, diet and exercise which follows up with my recovery process.
The health minister also challenged the health professionals to be passionate in creating the necessary awareness of the dangers of stroke. Lena Rees, FBC News.
The Health Ministry is closely monitoring measles outbreaks in the region. There is an ongoing outbreak in New Zealand, followed by recent outbreaks declared for Samoa and Tonga. In response, the ministry has made measles vaccines available for free to Fijians travelling overseas. Fijians travelling overseas need to get vaccinated at least 2 weeks in advance of travel. The ministry will soon offer free vaccines to those who are at a higher risk of exposure to those infected with measles. This includes airport and airline workers, hotel workers and healthcare staff.
This moment in time, even though all around the Pacific, measles is becoming an issue. We've been quite fortunate, and we've been quite fortunate for a few things. First and foremost, I'm grateful to all Fijians, especially parents, for working with the Ministry of Health and allowing their children to be vaccinated.
Prime Minister Vorengem Bainimarama has stated the numerous developments carried out in schools shows the deep personal commitment the government has shown to education. Bainimarama says a lot has been said about their reforms, but government will continue to strive for quality education. Ali Kimbia with the details.
Speaking to the village of Muretu in Tailevu, Bainimarama says the government will continue to build the education sector.
It's no secret that the revolution that schooling in Fiji has undergone during my time as Prime Minister has been my proudest achievement.
Bainimarama says upgrading school facilities is government's utmost priority. The Prime Minister says quality facilities in school lays a good platform for quality education.
I see the very large impact that they have on our communities and our people. Facilities like this are so important because they allow our teachers to focus wholly on teaching and our students to focus wholly on learning.
Bainimarama says it is proper to direct more resources to develop the sector, and this will determine the future of our youths. Ali Kimbia, FBC News.
Up ahead, villagers live in fear post-earthquake. And sweets maker rakes in extra revenue. Details after the break.
Hi, Bula. I'm Selai from Nandi. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, my name is Sotiama here in Ba. We love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Bula, I'm Miri. I'm from Lotoka and I love Gold FM because they play all my classic hits.
Hi, my name is Fiona from Tavua and I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, I'm Ini from Rakiraki. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic.
Some Kandava villagers continue living in fear since the 5.7 magnitude earthquake hit the island on Sunday. 62-year-old Yoape Lutumailangi says this is the second time he's experienced an earthquake while being in the village, and it's been frightening. Maggie Boyle reports.
4 days later, and villagers in Kandava still continue to feel tremors.
The feeling of the tremor, you know. But this time, even me, by the time I feel the ring, I don't want to eat. Just like traveling from the boat from Suva to Kandava in the big waves, hitting the big waves. Come and stay in my village, take me 1 week. Still shaking, you know, just like this one too.
And while villagers have been advised to refrain from diving and to stay away from Mount Washington, Lutumailangi says they need more information.
But what we want, you know, the thing from the emergency case like that, so that they can come, so that the kids, they still going to school. They go, they come back. But we don't know. Maybe this thing worse than that the one come, the wave too gonna come, you know. Like the tsunami, maybe something like that. We don't know what to do this time. We're still staying in the village.
Meanwhile, several government agencies are working on the technical assessment of the area.
The National Disaster Management Office is working very closely with the Commissioner Eastern Division team, in particular the Provincial Administrator Kandavu, and also with the Seismology Unit of the Mineral Resources Department, who are providing the technical advice and technical assessment on the situation in for Mount Washington in Kandavu.
There are around 75 villages in Kandavu with a population of more than 10,000. Maggie Boyle, FBC News.
The Fiji Roads Authority is owed millions of dollars by town and city councils. Minister for Economy Aya Said Kayum has revealed that none of the municipal councils have paid their whare for all the roadworks. Said Kayum says the authority has fixed up many of the roads at its own cost. despite ratepayers being charged a fee by the various councils.
The quality of roads in municipalities were terrible. Some were good, some weren't good. So there's now a uniform approach to roads. And in fact, all of you owe us lots of money. We have been fixing up the roads for the municipal councils. You owe us at least $15 million. We do the footpaths, we do the lighting now, we do the roads now. Yet the municipal council have not given us a single cent. And we intend to get that money back through the Ministry of Local Government.
Diwali is not only the time to celebrate, but an opportunity for most businesses to rake in extra revenue. FBC News spoke to a few sweet makers who say they look forward to the Festival of Lights. Josai Nanunga with the story.
Shabana Begum has been operating an online business specializing in Indian sweets for the past 7 years.
I feel proud what I'm doing because like stay home, I've got a daughter, she's a special kid. So I get time for my family and I get something to do on my own. I've got a big list, all kind of Indian sweets. Most purchased one is barfi, milk barfi, it should be the milk barfi. And the bundi laddu too is really good in demand.
Receiving positive feedbacks from customers motivates her to maintain the standard of her goods.
I got lots of good feedbacks. Like just yesterday I did one order, I did for a company. And then some people ate the thing there, and then today I got orders from them. Feedback is really good, 5 stars normally.
Meanwhile, Govinda restaurant manager Sushila Devi says customer demand increases every year.
This year Diwali, we're preparing, going on for 3 months now. And the demand for the customer is higher. For another few days, we'll be preparing more for the customer because it's too much demand for the sweets.
Diwali essentially celebrates the victory of good over evil. So what better way to celebrate the sweet taste of victory than with different sweets, which is the highlight of every Diwali. Josai Nanunga, FBC News.
The Fiji Broadcasting Corporation staff this morning shared a little spirit of Diwali with Fijians as they distributed sweets at various traffic junctions. FBC Marketing Coordinator Renisha Raj says they received good feedback from everyone on their way to work and school. Raj says this is the FBC's Families Annual event through which we aim to promote unity.
We all show our love and care towards everybody, regardless of our race, culture and ethnicity. And this is what we have practiced this morning, and the response from the public was very good. We loved it. People welcomed us and they actually appreciated our token of gift to them.
The sweets will also be distributed in Nandi and Lambasa tomorrow. And on that note, it's business time now with Karoy.
Thank you, Jackie. Coming up after the break, LPG traders fined for unethical practices. And in growing Fiji, Copra millers plan name change. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Shamiza. And I'm Salma. We're from Nandi and we love Mirchi FM because it's hot.
My name is Rajnita Lata and I'm from Vatula Lobak. और हम सब मिर्ची एफएम सुनता है because it's hot. Hi, my name is Vinita. I'm from Lambasa. I love listening to Mirchi FM. It's number 1.
हमारा नाम सागर रेड्डी है. हम लोग स्कूल में, हम लोग घर में और कहीं भी रहता हम लोग खाली मिर्ची एफएम सुनता. गौल टाउन तावा में मिर्ची एफएम दागो मामा.
Mirchi FM. It's hot.
Leading business, 5 liquefied petroleum gas traders have been issued infringement notices, while 2 have been warned for prosecution by the Fijian Competition and Consumer Commission. These traders have been found to be non-compliant with the retail price set by the Commission. FCCC conducted 278 inspections following a drop in LPG prices on October 15th. Chief Executive Joel Abraham says for many LPG is an essential commodity used for cooking, and taking advantage of these is both unethical and illegal. Shoran from HFC Bank joins us now with the latest from the money markets.
Looking at the latest in the financial markets, the British pound stabilized yesterday as the Brexit project went into another phase. The British Parliament backed a withdrawal deal but rejected the government's tight timetable, while the European Union members delayed deciding whether to grant a 3-month extension to the October 31st deadline. As the EU members ponder their decision, the European Central Bank is all but certain to leave policy unchanged tomorrow.
It's been 6 weeks since the unveiling of their package, including new asset purchases worth 20 billion euros a month, a rate cut, and a pledge to open the money taps further if needed. And that's the market update for now. Vinaka.
Here are today's exchange rates as set this morning. As the global forex markets come down somewhat, the Fiji dollar has shown gains against the US greenback, the Aussie dollar, the PNG kina, and the Japanese yen. The commodities market was on the rise. Oil prices were up, passing $55 a barrel, and gold rose to $1,493 per ounce, and silver was closed up a few cents at $17.55 per ounce. In growing Fiji, Copra Millers of Fiji Limited is set to undergo a name change soon. The rebranding is part of the company's plans to help revive the ailing coconut industry in Fiji. Eleanor Turangeview reports.
Established in 1985 with a mandate to buy copra and coconut throughout Fiji, Copra Millers of Fiji Limited will be rebranding soon.
We are changing the name to Coconut Millers Fiji Limited, so that should be coming in a few months' time.
The decision to rebrand is in line with the company's plans to diversify into high-value coconut products. Currently, the company's main product is crude oil, which is exported to Malaysia, Taiwan and China, with about 10% being sold locally. In 2018, it started producing pure virgin coconut oil. The company now wants to take away the focus on copra and work with coconuts as a whole.
What we want to do is set up the whole coconut processing facility. So from one coconut, we can do multiple products.
Edible coconut oil is first on the list for the company, which will be released in early 2020. Eleanor Turangeview, FBC News.
That's it from Business Tonight. Sports is up next with Jamie.
Thanks, Corey. Up ahead in sports. Fiji Sevens up tempo ahead of Oceania Sevens. And Setereki Hughes, the lead Fiji futsal side. Details after the break.
Natango meria maramani waya manatu sawa aweti kitunde nandi ya ndo marata kana varonga na radio Fiji 1.
Yawa asna datili yawa mara Monica. Tondo varonga vale bona doma ibiti lambasa.
Bula natango aprosa ngarse ngor kraki do televe na varonga na radio Fiji 1 na doma ibiti. Natango tsani bukia ngoni na mosi ando taleta kana varonga na radio Fiji 1 na doma ibiti su.
Radio Fiji 1 na doma.
Mimicking pressure situations at training is the current focus for Fiji Sevens coach Gareth Baber as he tries to finalize his 12-member squad for the Oceania Sevens. While Baber has 21 players in camp, New Zealand Rugby Union's search for 7 superstars once again unearthed an impressive crop of diverse and talented athletes a few days ago. Aquila Dama reports.
The pressure is on at training. While the senior players know what's at stake, the rookies somehow can spring a few surprises.
I have in my head a version of what that squad looks like, but what I want to do is keep the pressure on them in training all the time to increase their performance levels in training, which is hugely important in making sure they can do it when they get on the rugby field.
This is the squad that Baber has to work with now, knowing more players will join the squad later as the season progresses with the Olympic gold medal the ultimate prize.
But my idea is to push this group as fast as they can and as hard as they can, and you know, if they're doing what I feel is a necessary level to represent Fiji on an HSBC series and an Olympic tournament, then those are the ones who will be representing Fiji.
5 Fiji Sevens gold medalists from the 2016 Olympic Games in Brazil will be part of the Barbarian side at the Rugby X Invitational Tournament at the O2 Arena in London next week. Sebulani Rees will start again for the All Blacks in their Rugby World Cup semi-final clash on Saturday. Rees retains his spot on the wing while coach Steve Hansen has brought Scott Barrett into the starting lineup. Eddie Jones has made some serious claims ahead of England's first Rugby World Cup semi-final since 2007. Jones is adamant the All Blacks have sent spies to monitor their training sessions. In an attempt to put the controversy to rest, a TVNZ news crew went searching for the truth. World's coach Warren Gatland has enlisted his son Bryn to help them prepare for their semi-final against the Springboks. But he wasn't the only familiar face at the World's training. The Fiji side to the OFC Futsal Nations Cup has been named. Coach Mira Sahib picked his 14 players last night that will chase a spot at the 2020 Futsal World Cup. Sabe Wanga with the story.
Rawa midfielder Setereki Hughes will captain Fiji to the OFC Futsal Nations Cup. Hughes thanked the coaching staff for the opportunity.
Selecting me as a captain, so I feel so happy, but at the same time, I have a big task ahead of me, which is to move the team very well for the upcoming tournament.
He adds that playing futsal was challenging at first, but he has learned to overcome that challenge.
And, at first it was difficult for me, but having Jerison here with us in the team, he has helped us to improve in our techniques for futsal. It's a different game from football, 11-a-side.
Meanwhile, coach Mira Sahib says the team has been gelling well after weeks of training and they are ready to make history for Fiji.
Focus is on defense, and but we practice defending a lot, and considering to the fact that the players are transitioning from football to futsal, so we have to make our tactics right, and we have to accept the reality, that futsal cannot be learned overnight.
The national side leaves for the OFC Futsal Nations Cup in Nome, New Caledonia on Saturday. They will take on Tahiti in their first match on Monday. Save Wanga, FBC Sports.
New winners have been crowned for the 2019 Kentucky Finance Police Inter-District Championship. The Police Special Response Unit defeating Western Division 2 by 2-1 in the final this afternoon. Both teams were locked at 0-0 at the full-time mark, forcing the match into extra time. Simeone Tamanisau broke the deadlock for PSRU in the first half of extra time. Meanwhile, PSRU rep Levi Rasomai who has been part of 6 IDC tournaments, says the competition gets more intense every year.
Soccer is developed very rapidly in our country. We have plenty reps from every district. They are playing in police IDC, and it's been very challenging.
Lionel Messi became the first player to score in 15 consecutive Champions League seasons as Barcelona claimed a narrow 2-1 win at Slavia Praha. Defending champions Liverpool and Chelsea also getting wins. The Fiji Sports Commission is encouraging men to show more interest in netball. Commission Chair Peter Maisy believes this could boost development of the sport as well as the performance of our national women's team.
Silver Ferns played against New Zealand men's netball before they went to the World Cup. And lo and behold, the Silver Ferns won the World Cup. Now, perhaps that's because they were playing against men, I don't know. But I think that's something we have to work on.
He says right now, Fiji netball does not seem keen on including men in the sport.
World Netball has not included men in the world events, but they have encouraged each country, and I had meetings with the president of netball, they have encouraged each country to make their own decisions on that.
The clubs are always out looking for players. The clubs in the association, New World IGA, Suva Netball Association, they're always out to look for players. And because we do not have a lot of male participants, so this is the opportune time to get hold of the ones that we can find, especially tall one.
3 years back, Fiji had a men's netball team, but there was little interest. Faria Begum, FBC Sports.
As we build up for the Rugby World Cup semi-finals this weekend, this try by South Africa against Japan in the quarter-final is one of the highlights of the tournament so far. South Africa taking its small almost 50 meters before scoring. That's it from sports tonight. Angie joins you later on with weather, and then Weird and Wonderful later on. Singapore prepares to use flying taxis in urban areas. Details coming up.
रहता है। हमारा नाम उमेश कुमार, हम रहता है रेलू और रेडियो फीजी में हरदम सुनता है। बहुत पुराना गाना लगे और बहुत रोते सुनता है, बहुत अच्छा लगे हमको।
उमेश चंद्रा और कांता चंद्रा हमारा वाइफ है। हम लोग रेडियो फीजी 2 बहुत सुंदर से सुनता है, बहुत अच्छा प्रोग्राम, नंबर 1 रेडियो।
कुमार स्वामी नायक है, गोंगवा लुगु लटोका। रेडियो फीजी 2 में पुराना गाना लगे, हमें बहुत अच्छा लगे।
कुमार नकाफी में रहता है, रेडियो फीजी 2 सुनता है।
रेडियो फीजी 2 देश की धड़कन।
In your media tonight, the Google Pixel 4 has one of the best cameras around. But with limited storage and plenty of affordable Android alternatives, this phone and the Pixel 4 XL are just too expensive. And Angie joins us now with the latest in weather.
Hello there and welcome to the Weather World. The conditions are not so pleasant due to the low pressure system, but don't let your hearts down as it's time to shine this Diwali. The atmosphere has a different feel and hardly anyone notices rain, right? A look in the west, gloomy and less settled conditions, the evening may see showers. Eastwards from Pakhaba to Suva, I feel for your pickles because there is no sunshine to dry them and there is more showers in store. And up north, downpour is in the picture tonight. At sea, southeast winds 10 to 15 knots, moderate to rough seas. For the tides, low tide at 9:14 tonight with high tide at 3:22 a.m. Sunrise will be at 5:30 in the morning, of course. For tomorrow, I feel the good jolly vibes already, but note to carry your umbrellas while stepping out. There is showers expected, but have high hopes and enjoy a Friday in your very breathtaking Diwali outfits. Tomorrow's temps, most centers will be at 30 degrees. It's pretty cool. And looking further on to Saturday, now it's not all really rainy. We have this rain slowing down as well. Can't wait for some favorable weather. And that's all the weather from the Weather World. Jackie.
Thanks so much for that, Angie. In Fiji on Pulse, we asked, are you happy with the range of fireworks being sold in Fiji?
I'm thinking that before it was so many varieties of crackers, but now it's less crackers, eh?
Been going around and we haven't seen much variety of fireworks.
No, I'm not happy because there's not much option to choose for.
I used to buy fireworks before, but now I don't because it's expensive and not many varieties are being sold.
I think the fireworks that are being sold now are loud.
I think all these fireworks being sold are great.
In the world of the weird and the wonderful, the future of urban travel in Singapore looks very bright. Recapping the main stories for tonight, alleged cop killer denied bail. Lavake murder case wraps up, and Minister calls for greater awareness of stroke threat. Now for these stories and others, tune in daily to our sister radio station Gold FM. Our poll question this week we're asking, is it getting more expensive to celebrate Diwali every year? Visit our FBC website to answer. And our shot of the day sent in by Peli Funaki. The picture was taken at the Wui level in Nausori. You can send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email fbcnews@fbc.com.fj, via Facebook page FBC News, our Twitter page at FBC_news, or you can hashtag FBC News. That was your FBC News for tonight. From the team and I, stay safe and dry. Good night.
Hi, I'm Shamiza. And I'm Salma. We're from Nandi and we love Mirchi FM because it's hot. My name is Rajnita Lata and I'm from Vatula और हम सब मिर्ची FM सुनता है because it's hot. Hi, my name is Vinita. I'm from Lambasa. I love listening to Mirchi FM. It's number 1.
हमारा नाम सागर रेड्डी है. हम लोग स्कूल में, हम लोग घर में और कहीं भी रहता हम लोग कल मिर्ची FM सुनता. Gold Town Tava में मिर्ची FM दागो मामा.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.